everybody. So, excuse me, we are on a tornado warning right now, so what better time to show y'all how to make a different type of keto pizza. So in this bowl I have mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, and some shredded up, all of it shredded cauliflower as well. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to add an egg to this mix. And I'm going to add a little bit of melted garlic butter. Now, as you all should know, I love this garlic spread that I get at H-E-B. It's not H-E-B brand, but that's where I get it from. It's awesome. So you're going to put a little bit of this in there as well. And since it's a spread, you don't really have to, I mean, you do. Yeah, I'm going to have to melt this. 1 second. So, in the bowl, I put here's the butter right there. I can't barely see it because I put all this Mrs. Dash garlic and herb on top and an egg. So, you've got mozzarella cheese, a little bit of mozzarella, a little bit of cheddar, and cauliflower. You got an egg, some butter, and top it off with Mrs. Dash seasoning. And then you just mix it all up. Okay, so after you mix it up, this is what it's going to look like. This is the consistency you want so that you can make patties with it. You're going to make little pizza patty. This is the crust. Okay, I'm going to show you what that's going to look like in just a sec. Okay, so here they are when you're all done. I'm only making 3. So I can have some lunch for tomorrow, and I'm going to eat probably 2 of these because I'm hungry. If not, I'm going to eat 1 and put the other 2 up for me and Granny for lunch tomorrow. So yeah, so this is the crust, and you're going to put this in the oven on 350 for about, I would say about 15 to 20 minutes. While that's in the oven, you're going to use your handy dandy steamer, and you're going to put whatever kind of vegetables you would like on this pizza. I might add some olives. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, so you're going to put whatever kind of veggies you want on this pizza, and you're going to stick them in the microwave for about 4 minutes to let them soften. Okay, so I got lost in conversation. I may have overcooked these just a little bit. I don't care. Don't care. Have stuff going on. Had to talk to some people. They're not too awful. They don't. It's gonna be a little crispy. Let's just say that. Okay. Alright, so next what you're gonna do is find your sauce of choice. Rayo's or this H-E-B Central Market is good. But Rayo's if you don't live where there's an H-E-B. Yes, I do. Then you're going to get your pepperonis. You're going to get your veggies out of the microwave. And you're going to top these bad boys. Okay, so here they are with the sauce on it. As you can tell, they are a little crispy around the edge. I just had to get off into a conversation on Facebook about my daughter. Guys, she's going through a lot right now, and it is really bugging me because she's 6 years old, and it's like, these are things I thought we were going to have to deal with when she was like a teenager, not 6. Like, you know, boys harassing her, and little kids being racist, and saying rude things that just shouldn't come out of the mouths of kids her age. And it just really shocks me, you know. And people say, oh, maybe it's not the way they're raised. Maybe they're just buttholes. Well, you know, I understand that. I get it. Because, you know, every kid is different. And every kid has, you know, things or whatever. But don't, you know, it starts at home. I don't care. I really don't. Like, give your kids the tools to be better people, period. Period. There is no excuse. There is no, oh, well, they were raised by a certain generation, who were raised by a certain generation, who were raised by a certain generation. That is not an excuse. It's not. You're having to look at pizza, but I'm really upset right now. That is not an excuse. We're at the splash pad, and a little girl tells my daughter she can't play with her because her grandma doesn't like brown people. Mind you, before this happened, they were playing just fine. And then the grandma calls the little girl over, and the little girl comes over, and they chit-chat back and forth, and the little girl goes back to Ginger and says something to her, and then Ginger said something back to her and left. When we get home, Ginger tells me that she said that her grandma said she couldn't play with her because she's brown, and her grandma doesn't like brown people. And Ginger goes, well, that's weird, and walked away. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, I have a girl that can walk away from situations like that. And that means I'm doing something right at home. And I just wish that other parents could do the right thing too. That's all. That's all. I'm done ranting. Back to the pizza. So here's what they look like after all the toppings are on. I put pepperoni, some veggies, and some cheese. I know these look awful, y'all, but they're gonna taste good. Hey guys, so here it is, and like I said, I did overdo the crust, but so don't cook it as long as I did. It'll probably come out better. So here it is, all done. Super excited. Even with the crust being burnt, it's still cut pretty easily. There it is, guys. Keto pizza. Guys, so I'm not gonna lie, I just took my first bite of that, and that burnt crust is freaking good. So maybe you do want to burn the crust. I honestly like it better than I've ever made it before, so I don't know. Stranger things have happened, right? So if you liked what you see, sorry about the burnt crust, so I'm sure it didn't look appetizing. But if you did like what you see and you want to see more, I will do another video of this and redo it without burning the crust, without getting lost in conversation, and without ranting. So, if you do like what you see and you want to see more of this beautiful face, just hit the subscribe button and the like button. And if you're already subscribed and you don't get notifications when I post a new video, hit the little bell down there. Y'all have a good night.